Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about the new perfume releases, and I know it's been a while. I was trying to get a little bit more comfortable with my clear aligners, my Invisalign, before I did come on here, because at first, guys, I felt like I could barely talk with something in my mouth like that. Even now, it's not the easiest, but I'm not gonna complain at all because I'm so excited to get this crowding taken care of finally. So I'm very happy about it. I can't wait to come on here and post more. Just bear with me a little bit because again, I'm still getting used to them. But today we are talking about the new perfume releases out there. There's so many new ones. I feel like I go to sleep, wake up, there's 10 more. So there's a lot. There's so many flankers, but we also have a few standalones. So let's start with the one I am most excited about, which is, you guys know I love Burberry. What, Gianna? You're so cute. Say hi to the puppa, guys. She is just chilling right now on my lap and she sees a car going by. It's all right. Burberry Goddess is one of my favorite scents in my entire collection. It's sweet, warm, very comforting for me, and I think something about it also comes off very elegant, super feminine, beautiful for a day, for every day. It's very graceful. Yeah, it just really pulls at the heartstrings, and I feel like if a woman smells this way, she's a walking green flag. So when I saw that we were getting a intense version, I was so excited until I read some of the comments on my TikTok. So as soon as I saw it, I made a TikTok video, and a lot of the comments were saying it smells really masculine. It smells so bad that they wouldn't even want to blind buy the travel. That is a statement. Burberry Goddess Intense has notes of, top note is lavender, mid notes are vanilla, vanilla absolute, bourbon vanilla, and vanilla caviar, and a base note of patchouli. I am a little discouraged with that and a little bit apprehensive, especially to get a big bottle at this point, especially blindly. So I think I will go ahead and get a travel, see how I feel. But yeah, I do feel a bit discouraged at the comments. Let me go ahead and go to my post so we can kind of read through them together. Yeah, the opening was straight up minty toothpaste. I love the Burberry Goddess, but the Intense is way too much lavender. I got the travel, can't wait to get it. At first I get YSL Libre in the opening, and then Donna Born Aroma in the dry down with patchouli. That's interesting, but it doesn't sound too bad, but definitely way different than this one. And then I see right here, Intense is so dang masculine, it's a huge fail for me. Ooh, and I see another person saying the comments have them scared, and me too, sisters. So I cannot wait to try it. Of course, I am gonna get it for you guys and do a full video first impression, and obviously as well a wear test. So the price ranges from $108 to $173, of course, depending on the size. And then for the travel, it's $39, and honestly, for a travel, that's a lot of money, especially going into it thinking I might not love the fragrance 100%. So now I kind of feel like this is one where I'm just gonna have to smell it in store, although I do think inevitably I'm gonna end up getting it because I do like to bring them home, try them out over a long period of time, and then give my opinion. So I think I am gonna get the travel, but it's just difficult when I think I might not like it. I just cannot wait to see how that patchouli does read. And then on Ulta's website, this is the summary. It says it is a warm fragrance built around the signature trio of vanillas and enriched in a fourth woody vanilla and lavender. So I will keep you updated. Let me know your thoughts if you have smelled it, because it is currently available. And then we are getting Sweet Tooth Cherry Baby from Sabrina Carpenter. I really enjoy the original. I think it's such a yummy vanilla, white chocolate marshmallow scent. There's some creamy, smooth sweetness. I really enjoy that coconut milk in here. I think it makes it feel a little bit more creamy and lactonic. And then there is that candied ginger that I think just makes this really, really addictive. I can't tell you how much I love that note in here. I think it really does pull the whole fragrance together. And then with the whipped cream, the coconut, and then also that cashmere wood, I think it's such a smooth blend of a fragrance. I think it's great on its own. I think it's beautiful layered with other perfumes. It's a really amazing gourmand in my collection that doesn't smell too sweet. And then this one is Caramel Dream. Do not ask me what happened to the bottle. I don't know. But this one is more hot, heavy, sexy, date night appropriate. I feel like this one, initially you do get a bunch of the citrus. As it dries down more, I pick up on more of that dark chocolate. There's a bitter, sweet, sexy feel to it. I feel like the almond also adds to that. And then the patchouli makes it smell more earthy. Definitely more bold and intense, but it's caramelized, so the whole thing works so beautifully. And if you're looking for a good date night scent that's really not gonna break the bank, this one is so unreal. And so I feel like this one has a similar base to the cherry baby. It has the amber, the musk, the wood, as well as the patchouli. And there's some dark chocolate in this one and cherry baby as well. Not that I think they're gonna smell anything similar. I just think that they're both gonna be very sensual in the line, and I'm so excited for it. Top notes are cherry, brown sugar, apple, and plum. Mid notes are dark chocolate, red poppy, vanilla orchid, and peony. And base notes are cashmere wood, amber, musk, patchouli, and resin. And one of my favorite things about these scents is they always seem to be really smooth, really well blended. So I can't wait to try it. The only way I think I wouldn't like this scent is if maybe the cherry gives cough syrup, which I don't think will be the case, but we'll have to see. I'd also love to know how the cherry, apple, and plum are all going to come together, and just how much patchouli we're going to be getting once again. And Cherry Baby is currently available for pre-sale on the Fragrance by Sabrina website for $54.99 for 75 ml. And this is one that I do see myself picking up. Next is Prada Paradox Virtual Flower. So this is Prada Paradox. I think it's a really nice, warm, fruity floral. It's pretty for every day. Very easy reach, and it's definitely a scent in my collection that I might not gravitate towards all the time, but I can appreciate it. I think it's really pretty, and I can see why so many people do love it. I think that tangerine note that you get in here that you don't necessarily get in all the others, I feel like that really does do it for me. And I feel like the intense version really just was not my favorite. It felt like it was more vanillic. It almost had like a honey vanilla smell, which I really enjoyed, but I just was not a big fan of the musk in there. The moss, it just wasn't for me. But this one I do like. So I've heard that the Virtual Flower is closer to this one, so I wouldn't be opposed to smelling it in store, maybe getting a sample, seeing how I feel, maybe even getting a travel size and seeing if that works. But the notes in the Virtual Flower are top note of bergamot, mid notes are jasmine and neroli, and base notes are musk and ambrette. Super simple note breakdown. In my opinion, it sounds like a fresh, floral, musky scent. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to trying it. It sounds very easy reach, but if I'm honest, it doesn't sound like the most exciting from all these other new releases. So I feel like I will smell it in store. It is available now, but it's not something I'm like jumping for joy to be able to smell, if I'm honest. I think that I will much prefer the original. Maybe I'll like this one more than the Intense, I'll let you know that. But yeah, I know like the collector in me wants to have all three. I'm gonna say for right now it's gonna be a pass, but like if I see it in store, I'll smell it, and that can change. Price ranges from $98 for the 1 fluid ounce and $165. I'd love to give you a sister, but I just think the fruity, like the extra fruity sweetness that I get in this one, I'm going to much prefer to the virtual flower, like just looking at the notes. So I don't want to write it off, but I think I will prefer this one the most out of them all. Just 3 more flankers and then I swear we are out of Flankersville. So you guys know I love YSL Libre Eau de Perfume so much. I think this smells so bold and rich and bougie. It really gives like boss woman vibes 100%. It smells so sophisticated and classy and confident and edgy. Beautiful fragrance. It's definitely one that makes a statement, and I know a lot of people do perceive YSL Libre to be pretty masculine. I personally think it smells feminine, but just like a woman in charge. Once again, a very independent woman about her business, and I love that. I really do. I think it's a very powerful scent. I think the lavender in here, I do understand where that's coming from, because to me it does come off in the opening a little sharp and heady, but at the same time, I mean, guys, I really think if you dress this up, so good. I love it. And if you don't like that sharp opening, then I would suggest maybe to try the Absolute Platine, which for me is much more soft in the way that they've done the lavender. Really pretty, very powdery, great for every day, especially for work, but it's not as bold. So I really enjoy that one. And then I do have the Intense, which we all know is really heavy on that orange blossom. The vanilla, I really like this one a lot, especially for dates. Really pretty perfume, but I still have to say the original's probably my favorite, but the Intense is a close second. Flower and Flames is a new sultry floral blast, a warm, sensual, and sun-kissed interpretation of Libre. Flowers have never been so hot. And then I really enjoy the fact that we're getting not only just the palm leaf, or sorry, the palm tree and the coconut, but the lily, because I think that's a really nice note to add in there. I think it's going to be super feminine, very pretty, and I love seeing the vanilla at the base. And so this new one is supposed to be more of a beachy, fresh coconut version, which sounds really promising. It's the Libre Flowers and Flames. If I didn't already say that, I think I did, with top note of lavender and bergamot, mid notes of orange blossom, lily, palm tree, lavender, and coconut, and base note of vanilla. And so it sounds pretty much really similar to what you get in the original, but maybe this one is just gonna be, like I said earlier, a bit more beachy, coconutty, which I could definitely see. It's kind of funny because one time, and I've never thought this on myself when I wear it, but my grandma was wearing this perfume because I did gift her one. And she was walking by and I said, "Oh, are you wearing coconut?" And she said, "No." And I was like, "Oh, really?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm wearing the YSL Libre that you got me." And I was like, "Oh, okay," like, which I've never thought before in my life. And honestly, I feel like maybe on her skin it was just reading a little bit different, but I thought that was funny when I did see this. So I think coconut's gonna work for this, and I'm really excited to smell it. I will say I maybe don't need another coconut perfume. I could probably easily mix this with another coconut perfume and get something very similar, possibly. I don't know, I'd have to smell it, but because I do love the Libre line, I do see myself getting it in a full bottle, and I think I will smell it first in store. But if you got it, you let me know your thoughts. Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's different enough to the others to justify the purchase? And this is available in the 1 fluid ounce for $95 or the 3 fluid ounce for $165. So I think if I did get it, I would for sure get the 1 fluid ounce if they had it available. I'd probably get the middle size. Next we have Jimmy Choo I Want Choo Le Parfum. I have the original. It's a really nice fruity, floral, sweet scent. Beautiful for any occasion. Super easy to wear. Very, very easy reach. It's not groundbreaking, but it is beautiful, and I love having this in my collection. I gifted it to my mom for her birthday one year, and she loved it, and every time she wears it, I think she smells absolutely beautiful. And I've been with her a few times when she got compliments wearing it as well. I think it's really gorgeous. Vanilla peach florals, super cute, very easy to wear. And then the I Want Choo Forever. This one is more, I would say, of maybe like a date night scent. Cherry, vanilla, tonka bean, almond scent. This one also has an earthy touch to it. Oak moss in here when it dries down, as well as some of the vetiver. Not too much, but enough that I do notice it, I'll say. So I do like this one. I think it's beautiful, but especially for right now, I've really been enjoying the I Want Choo. And it seems like this one is also gonna have some of those earthy elements, but even more. Like the I Want Choo is just scratching the surface with that. It's really not the main thing that you get, but on the dry down, I do pick it up, so I wanna mention it. This one has top notes of blackberry, which I love, pear and gardenia, mid notes of patchouli, jasmine, and ambrette, and base notes of praline, moss, and sandalwood. So not only are we getting the moss, but also the patchouli. I do like gardenia. Sometimes it can be hit or miss. I feel like ambrette is beautiful. Oftentimes I love praline. I like jasmine depending on how it's done, and pear, you guys know, I think is stunning. I really want to try this one. I'm so excited. I would say I'm like 50-50 on if I would blind buy this bottle. I feel like that's not the smartest thing to do, but at the same time, guys, the collector in me really wants to have the third one, and that all gold packaging is really sealing the deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and say 60% purchase, 40% pass. Sounds a little bit more mature, I'm gonna be honest. I do like the fact that we have some fruits in there. Like I said, there's some praline. Hopefully there's enough praline to really sweeten up that patchouli and make it a little bit more palatable. I love ambrette. Yeah, I'm getting a more maybe mature fruity floral with some earthy touches. So I hope that I do enjoy this one. But for right now, I'm kind of in the middle on it. Obviously, I'll smell it in store. If I love it, I'll purchase it. I think I will end up ordering a travel for right now, but I think because my collection is getting so big, I really do want to be more strict with the perfumes I'm adding in. But as always, if you guys are super interested, you want a review on any of these perfumes, please let me know in the comments down below. That usually does sway my opinion. I have something in my nose. Oof. And I knew the notes looked a little familiar, so I found the fragrance that came to mind, which is Madison Avenue from Bond Number 9. So that one has the blackberry, it has jasmine, patchouli, praline, and musk. And so those do look a little similar, but I mean, this one has rose, magnolia, there's apple and bergamot. So I think it's gonna smell completely different, but I just thought that was kind of funny. Also see one from Britney Spears called Candied Fantasy. This one sounds so scrumptious, very fun. If you guys don't know, I am currently on the hunt for the perfect bubblegum perfume, so I'm hoping that this one might be it. It has top notes of bubblegum, strawberry, and orange, mid notes of hibiscus, lily of the valley, and jasmine, and base notes of cupcake, musk, and sandalwood. And so I am so excited to smell this one. I think it's gonna be so girly, so sweet, and fun. I don't see a release date as of right now, but this one sounds super playful. It looks like it's gonna be a blast. Speaking of delicious, this one sounds very gourmand, very warm and comforting, super cozy. This one is Afternoon Delight from Maison Margiela. And this one has cookie, vanilla, whipped cream, sandalwood, and musk. And I wanna say the cookie is the Madeline cookie. I've never tried that one before, but I want to say it's like kind of like a fluffy, like kind of maybe biscuity cookie. That could be like totally wrong. I want to say I've seen them before in coffee shops and they look good. I've just never smelled one, never ate one, so I can't really speak on them. If you've had one, please let me know your thoughts on those down below. But yeah, it sounds really good, making my tummy hurt a little bit, not gonna lie. Starting to get hungry with this video, but that one, my tummy just growled. That one, I'm pretty sure the brand did reach out to me and they asked me to fill out a form. I'm not 100% certain on if they are going to choose me. If they do, I think that's great. If not, I'm still gonna purchase it because the notes just sound irresistible. Yeah, those cookies look super good, and then with the whipped cream on top, the vanilla, I think it's gonna be a dream. We have, for the 1 fluid ounce, it's $85. That's not too shabby, especially compared to some of the others, although we have to see about the longevity. Then for the 3-point fluid ounce, it's $165. If I end up purchasing it, I'll probably just get the 1 fluid ounce, but then again, my other 2 that I do own are in the bigger bottles. Another one is Commodity Juice. We have, guys, there's so many launches. I hope the video is not too long. This one is Juice from Commodity in all 3 offerings, the expressive, personal, and the bold. I'd probably go for the expressive. So this one is supposed to be fruity, sweet, floral. This one has top notes of raspberry and strawberry, mid notes of Bulgarian rose and cyclamen, and base notes of rhubarb and amberwood. I think I will end up getting it in the travel bottle. When I look at the reminds me of section, I do see Angel Nova from Mugler, as well as Delina from Perfumes de Marly, which I really enjoy both. And that kind of gives me the impression that even though these are gonna be very fruity, jammy, and fun, they're still gonna feel like pretty high quality. I feel like that's just a guess, but I do enjoy the fact that there's Bulgarian rose in here. Again, I think that's gonna make the fragrance smell a little bit more classy, but still, of course, very fun, very bright, and hopefully energetic. I cannot wait to try it. If you have, please let me know what you think, and also let me know, do you like the expressive the most, or do you prefer another of the 3? The travel is $28, and for the full bottle, which is a 3.4 fluid ounce, it does retail for $145. So definitely not cheap at Sephora, but not the most expensive, and it just looks really great. I love the marketing overall. It just looks so vibrant and juicy, and I'd love to smell it through the screen. And the last fragrance I want to talk about is Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid, which is meant to be more, of course, of a sweet floral but airy ozonic vanilla scent, and I really agree with the description. There's a top note of vanilla cream, mid note of vanilla orchid, and a base of ozonic notes. So I do have this one in my possession. I've really been enjoying it. I think that if you do like vanilla scents but you don't want something that is too overpowering, something that's too dense and heavy, this one is a really good lightweight option, and I think it's perfect for the summer, especially with that ozonic note. I think I almost get something a bit beachy to this the more it dries down, almost like a little bit of a salty, beachy facet, which I think blends beautifully with the vanilla. And it's really one of those scents where it's easy reach, perfect for every day, great for year round. It's a pretty perfume, so I'm so happy to have this one. And I did see a few of you on my TikTok saying that you do get a banana sweetness from the scent. I do get the vanilla cream. I can't confidently say that it's banana that I am pulling out. The 1 fluid ounce is $105, the 1.6 is $135, and the 3.3 fluid ounce bottle is $168. So again, not cheap. I really do like this. I wouldn't say it's the most groundbreaking, like fluffy vanilla I've ever smelled, but I really do enjoy it. And again, I think it's an amazing lightweight vanilla scent for the summer. Really pretty floral vanilla. If you've tried this, like I keep saying, super redundant, but if you love this one as well, let me know down below in the comments. Those are all the new perfumes I have for us today. I'd love to know which ones you are thinking of picking up or passing on, and if you did get them, once again, your thoughts. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things. I will try to be way more active, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!